Hello, my name is Tina. I'm from California. This was my second session working with Joy, and I'm really grateful that I followed my intuition to work with her again. The first session I had with her was about 4 years ago, so the second session was a few weeks ago, and I must say that I'm feeling a lot lighter. The reason why I went in to see her was because I'm in a new relationship. I haven't been with a partner for over 3.5 years, 4 years, and now that I'm in a new relationship, I'm starting to notice that I have triggers coming up, and I thought that I've worked through these little inner child triggers, but I didn't. So I was able to go back to my childhood and show little Tina that she's safe and that she's loved and that she's cared for. And I was able to allow that little Tina to express herself fully instead of suppressing her emotions or how she felt. I felt a lot of anger. I felt a lot of resentment. I felt a lot of jealousy and just different low emotions that I was trying to block out for the last couple of years of being on the spiritual path, thinking that I want to stay positive and high vibes only. But I learned that you need to fully embrace all of it, just every single emotion. And the triggers that were coming up with my partner were all father figure or father issues from my childhood. And I guess when little Tina didn't have attention or love, she would lash out, and I would just be angry at my partner, and these triggers that were reminding me of my father and his abuse. Like, I was able to heal that with Joy. I can say that I tried to sit with plant medicine and combo, but it takes a lot of support. You need support to be able to work through all of that. But being able to work one-on-one with Joy was beyond, versus just me with the plant medicine or working with combo and purging physically. I needed to work through, like, going back to my childhood and feeling the emotions and seeing that, and also being able to almost just hug her and see her truly, like, at that time in her life where she was suffering so much, and show her that love. And that as an adult Tina, I took a vow to take good care of little Tina and taking care of myself, because every time my ego would react to a trigger, I just felt like it was little Tina coming out trying to get my attention. So I am happy that I got to work through that with Joy, and also healing my father problem issues with Joy as well. I thought that I worked through that already, but it kept coming up, and as it did, I knew that it was a sign that it was still there. There was still more depth to it to be healed and to be seen, acknowledged, and felt. So I'm really grateful that I got to work with Joy again, but this time was different for sure, and it was much more powerful. I enjoyed her singing, her love, just her voice, her affirmations, her encouragement, her support and empowerment in the session to remind me that it's okay to feel, it's okay to say that, it's okay to, like, express yourself. You can scream in the pillow, you can cry it out, you have more, like, it needs to come out. And I just, like, felt so safe in her arms, and I felt so safe in her space to just be myself truly and just purge it all out. So I'm really happy that I went, because I feel a shift for sure. I mean, I've had a session with combo prior to that. It didn't feel the same because it was still there. This was a deeper issue. It wasn't something I needed to purge physically. It was something emotional, and the root cause of it was, like, beyond the physical. It's my childhood stuff. So emotionally, mentally, like, I feel lighter. The way I respond to my partner, we don't even have fights like we used to, because it's just the way I respond. I'm much more open. I was very closed off when I would get triggers. I'm just really happy that, I needed this. All I needed was to see little Tina, to acknowledge her, to make time and show up for her in that way. And by showing up to a session with Joy was showing up for myself. And doing the homework, for example, writing a letter to little Tina, that was a powerful letter I wrote for my little self. I have not done that. And it was a two-sided page that whenever I do get triggers again, I can go back and refer to that and to read it to myself, to read it to little Tina and remind her those words, because I wrote a very powerful letter, and it felt really good. So I'm grateful. I'm happy. I definitely recommend seeing Joy if you're in Ubud, if you're in Bali. And I'm sure she'll be traveling around too and announcing that. So hopefully you guys get a chance to sit with her and feel her love, her power, her magic. And I'm really happy to be here in Bali and able to reach to Joy whenever I needed her. So thank you so much for your love and support, Joy. I am so grateful for you, and I'm following my intuition every moment and loving myself every single heartbeat that I feel in this moment. So thank you, and hope you guys get a chance to see her. Take care. Bye.